Hey y'all, the Lady Empath 1111, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome, Queen of Kings Tarot. Where behind every great king is his queen. That is us, the Divine Feminine. Of course, our kings are the Divine Masculine, guys. Let's get into this reading. All right, we're going to start from the top. Aries, you are up, guys. It's going to be Aries first. We're going to look at what this full moon in Gemini brought forward towards you. We're also going to look at what it is that you need to know going in these last 15, 16 days of December, right? Going into the new year, right? So we're closing out the year. So what is it that you need to know most while you are closing out this year? Let's get into the messages. Let's get into the messages, all right? So Aries, let's get your overall energy. What is it that you need to know? Holy Spirit, ancestors of my highest side, protect me as I channel the message for Aries. Protect Aries as they receive. What is the overall energy for Aries coming out of this full moon in Gemini these last 2 weeks in December? What is the overall energy? Six of Swords. You're in transition, Aries. Something's moving forward. There's definitely a transition here with that Six of Swords. I feel like someone may be watching you in this transition, but I do feel like you're moving away. Show me, what's the Six of Swords? What is this transition for Aries? Okay. Oh, okay. Ten of Wands. You're releasing burdens. You're releasing burdens. So these last 2 weeks of December, what you have going on, Aries, is really you. Let me see if I can get this in. Y'all, why is this? That's so weird. Over here. Oh, that's the scope. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm playing with the camera angles, and I'm like, why can't I? All right, well, y'all might not get to see all these cards, okay? Because this is literally my only scope right here. Okay. All right, like I was saying, though, so you're transitioning, Aries, and in your transition, you're learning how to release burdens that are not your own, right? Burdens that you're now beginning to realize that you've been carrying that were never yours to carry is what I'm hearing them say. So it's like now that you're in this transition, you're also understanding how you have allowed other people's burdens and situations to stop you from moving forward is what I'm hearing. Show me more, Spirit. What's the Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands? Yeah, the Empress. It's time for you to nurture yourself. It's time for you to care more about yourself. See, when you're in that nurturing energy, and if you're a Divine Feminine watching, I hope you caught my weekend messages. It was Empower Her Weekend, where I posted all messages of empowerment all weekend for Divine Feminine. All right, because as you're being called in these last couple of weeks here is to embrace your Empress energy, right? Embrace that caring, nurturing. Let me adjust my light here, y'all. Hold on, I want to see something. I think there's a glare. I wanted to see if that was the glare from the other light, okay? Yeah, I wanted you to understand that now is nesting season is what I'm hearing for you, meaning that it's just time for you to kind of relax and nurture and care for yourself these last few weeks of December, because you are in a transitionary period. And in this transitionary period, you're being taught how to let go of the burdens that you've been carrying. And I'm hearing that a lot of these burdens have not been your own. So you're being called to truly nurture yourself at this time, and also nurture whatever it is that you're creating for yourself, because you're also overcoming some type of betrayal with this Ten of Swords energy. There's a lot completing itself, though. A lot of completion. We got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So you are completing cycles in your life at this time that is very conducive to your own growth is what I'm hearing. But as you begin to complete these cycles, a lot is coming up for you, right? A lot of hurt, a lot of past energy of things that have taken place that you're now beginning to purge out. So as you begin to purge out these old ancestral wounds and these old betrayals from people around you, you're being called to rest, because you're going to be more tired. I hear you're processing a lot of energy at this time, and processing all of this energy is making you tired. So it's almost like you're being called to rest a little more than usual in these next 2 weeks, okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Someone's on their way to you, Aries. You got a King of Pentacles. Someone is on their way to you is what I heard. They're navigating the ship. They're moving towards you. You may not know this person. Who's this King of Pentacles? You may not know this person, Aries, but there's somebody that's coming in. This is a real stable person. A businessman could own a business, but this is someone who's been through their own struggles, and they're also looking for a piece of place is what I'm hearing with this Nine of Wands in reverse. So you have someone coming in who's focusing on you. This person is also meant to give you rest or allow you to have a period of rest as well. Yeah, you're calming something in this person. All right, this is the Strength card, and I love the Strength card in this deck because it's the Empress, and she's calming the lion. I do feel like the universe, Aries, is bringing someone in your life who you're going to be able to comfort. You're going to be able to calm this person's inner lion, their inner, I don't want to say inner aggression because it's not an aggression, but it's someone who's been very focused on their work and very, very focused on building their stability as a King of Pentacles. So it's almost like they're being brought into your life, Aries, to assist you financially, but you're being brought into their life to give them a level of comfort that they've not had before. All right. What else for Aries Spirit coming in these next 15 days? What else does Aries need to know coming in for the end of December? All right, so we got the Three of Swords coming up with the Hierophant in reverse. Spirit is saying if you want to move on to this next level in life, you got to release some type of heartbreak that you've been holding on to. It's almost like you've been afraid to face whatever this is, but it has caused you some distress is what I'm hearing. But it's something that you're not willing to face, or you're not willing to take the bull by the horns and really face whatever this is. Show me more, Spirit. What's the shadow? Spirit said give the shadow to this one. What's the shadow to what this is that Aries needs to face at this time? What's the shadow to what Aries is healing? What is this heartbreak related to? All right, yeah, rejection, and it was in the reverse. So Aries, you could be recovering from a fear of rejection, or you feel like someone has abandoned, dismissed you, but it's an irrational fear. It's something stemming from your past is what I'm hearing. You may not even be aware of this, Aries, but there's this heartbreak from your past that you've not been willing to face. It has something to do with your fear of rejection. I'm getting childhood rejection wounds or rejection, abandonment issues from your childhood that is causing or has caused some issues in your adult life because you were not seeing that you had this issue, or it was something that you were not aware of, right? With the Hierophant in reverse, it's like you were not even aware of some of the burden that you were carrying because of this heartbreak. But this heartbreak has something to do with your fear of rejection or a fear of abandonment. Show me more, Spirit. Yeah, see, divine masculine. All right, so I'm picking up, you could have had a divine masculine or masculine energy in your past that rejected you, and now you have a fear of rejection. Father wounds could definitely be coming up for you as well if this was a father figure who rejected you or who was not around. What we have to realize, guys, that a lot of, whether you know your father, whether you were raised by your father, whether your father was absentee, no matter what, there are generational things that are passed down. So you could be someone that say, I didn't even have a relationship with my father, or my father has no interactions with me or anything like that. But it's not that. It's generational. And there's something here where you have these rejection or abandonment wounds because of masculine energy, a father figure in your life that you are now being caused to face as we're in these last 2 weeks of the new year, or this year. You don't want to take that into the new year is what I'm hearing. So you may find, Aries, at this time that you're getting these triggers are coming up within you to clear out some of these issues, and it does have to do with abandonment wounds or feeling rejected from men. Masculine energy is what's coming up. All right, what else, Spirit, does Aries need to know? What else does Aries need to know at this time? All right, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So don't self-sacrifice, right? This isn't your season to overgive. It's never anyone's season to overgive, right? But for you in particular, because you are experiencing this heartbreak from rejection or abandonment wounds that you could be carrying from your past, Spirit is surrounding you with people now who are going to give to you reciprocatively, meaning that there's going to be reciprocity, equal give and take in the relationships that you are being entangled. I heard entanglement. I don't know. With or people that are coming around you at this time. It's almost like people who are not willing to give to you equally cannot come into your energy. There's a protective shield around you at this time because you have been taken advantage of, and it's almost like you give out of a place of your own need because you're dealing with rejection or abandonment issues. Sometimes you overgive to people who do not deserve your loyalty, people who do not deserve to be given or to have you give to them. But it's like you're giving because you want someone to give to you. But that's not how it works. You have to give to yourself. So it's almost like you overcompensate and giving to others because you want someone that can give to you. Spirit saying that's not how the law of attraction works. So you have to give to yourself and then others will give to you. All right. What else does Aries need to know these next 2 weeks, Spirit, coming off of this full moon in Gemini? What else is it that Aries needs to know? All right, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, what's this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You may be facing some type of financial difficulties or wanting to have some type of financial new beginning in your life. What do we need to know about this Ace of Pentacles for Aries? But it's going to take you beginning to look where you're investing at. See, this is about you giving to situations that don't give back to you, because we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot that's taking place for you at this time, Aries, because you have given so much. I heard giving out of a deficit. So now you don't have anything to give, right? So it's like stores. We know that a lot of stores don't reach that's why they call it Black Friday, right? Black Friday is when most stores actually begin to get profitable. So you lose money all year long waiting on the holidays to be able to make money. I feel like Aries, for you, it's like you've given all year long to people and now you're in the red. But now it's like you don't even have to give it to yourself. You have to find balance, because there's a lot that's being stopped in your life because you're giving to people, places, and situations that aren't giving back to you. And it's causing severe imbalances in your life. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, someone is really experiencing a lot of financial difficulties, but it's because of your heart as well. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's almost like, because your heart chakra is not open at this time, you find that giving to people monetarily is easier than giving them from emotions or forming emotional connections with people. But what that has left you is desolate in both places, right? So now you're not emotionally being supported and you're not financially being supported in your endeavors, all right? So you got to look at that coming up the next 2 weeks, is how are you really dealing with that, right? Stop giving to people. Christmas holiday season is coming up. If you don't have Aries, then they can't get it. You know, even if it's your kids, we need to stop teaching kids that Christmas is about toys and monetary gifts, and that it's about being kind-natured and generous people, right? Because I do feel the pressure of the holiday season comes up and people are killing themselves to buy children stuff that, hell, they badasses probably don't deserve, huh? And if they good kids, then they understand that mommy ain't got it and daddy ain't got it, and it's okay because we love each other regardless, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of financial difficulties, though, that you could be experiencing coming into this year end, and Spirit is wanting, though, to see how you have caused, you know, some of where you are financially, right? Giving to the wrong people. I hear trusting the wrong people, right? Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. Loyalty to a fault is stupidity. Thank you. I just heard that. Loyalty to a fault is stupidity, because at some point you just got to stop being loyal to people, especially when you get in a place to where you don't have anything to give to anyone, not even yourself. All right, show me the next strand of energy for Aries. All right, show me the next strand of energy for Aries. What else does Aries need to know at this time? All right, so now we got the Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, all right, and the Four of Swords in reverse. You got a lot, Aries. I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but you got to get into a place of peace. You got the Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of fighting, a lot of fear, a lot of unrest. It's like you can't even rest right now. A lot of chaos. Show me the shadow. I didn't know I was going to pick up this for you, Aries, in this next 2 weeks, but there's definitely someone who needs to hear this, guys. So make sure you give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, like the video, guys. All right, let's get into the shadow for you, Aries. So there's this internal fear and fighting that's taking place. A lot of unrest. Show me the shadow. What's going on here with Aries? Show me the shadow side of this energy. All right, running. You're running from something, but you can't. You can't run from it. You got to face something, Aries. Show me what's running with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Only you, and it was in the reverse. So this seems to be maybe, let me see. Let me get one more. What's one more? One more for Aries. Is this concerning love? Show me one more, Spirit. Clarity, yeah. So you're looking on truth. You're looking for truth and clarity about someone who you may feel like have been running, or maybe this is you running. There's definitely running energy here. You're wondering if this person is truly devoted to you, and there's a lot of fear and fighting, all right? This is a different strand of energy that I'm picking up. Four of Swords in reverse. This situation is causing you a lot of unrest. Spirit is saying you got to clear your energy because you're searching for clarity, but you can't find clarity when you're in fear. It's almost like you're afraid to see the truth. See how this person's hands are buried, you know, the hair covering her face. If you're afraid to see the truth, then you won't see the truth. And there's definitely something here. My dog is barking, so confirmation where you are wanting to see the truth, or you're fighting the truth about a situation. See, I told you, you have a King of Pentacles coming in, someone that's going to be focused on you. I don't feel like that's who you have right now, though. I feel like this is someone that's coming in as you begin to end out some cycles in your life and transition more into your Empress energy. That's when this person is going to come in. But there is something in your current situation where you're dealing with someone else, could be from your past, right? Or the present, where you're seeking some type of truth and clarity about this person's intentions, right? But you're afraid to see what's taking place, which tells me that you already know, right? When you have that Nine of Swords, Five of Wands fighting energy, that means you already know, right? And you cannot hide behind the fact of, if I don't face it, then it's just gonna go away. I do feel like there's something that's causing you a lot of unrest in your life around a relationship that you are searching for clarity and truth on. All right, show me clarity and truth. What's this only you and running, Spirit, with clarity and truth? See, sometimes Spirit wants us to face what's ahead of us. And you know what? I didn't even mean to pull from this deck. I thought I was pulling from the tarot, but hoping came out in the reverse. Spirit saying you got to let this go. There's something that you're kind of hoping and trying to manifest for yourself, but it's not the right time, or it's not the right person. And you wonder why sometimes you try to manifest something and it's not coming in. It's orchestrated that way for you, because whatever this is, it's not the time for you, right? It's not the time for you to have whatever this is. And it's all, hold on, y'all. This dog is annoying me. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, all right, sorry about that, y'all. Somebody was at my door. I was wondering why the dog was barking. All right, let's get back into it, Aries. So, yeah, no, Spirit is saying it's time for you to let go of something, though, right? Running, only you. It's like you're searching for clarity on this person. It's kind of been some type of back and forth, maybe ghosting energy. Again, these are different strands of energy, guys, that I'm reading into. So some of this may resonate, some may not. It just depends on where you are. But I'm definitely seeing three different situations, all right? One is dealing with this abandonment and rejection that you're healing. All right, one is this King of Pentacles that's coming in, but then there's also this fear, right? And it's this fear of either rejection, again, could be stemming from that, or you could definitely be holding on to someone, thank you, Spirit, because of this fear of rejection from your past, right? So now it's kind of like Spirit is saying, look, you got to be able to see the truth and be honest with yourself, because there's a situation here that's not for your highest and greatest good. Yeah, death at the bottom of the deck, right? There's a transformation with the Devil in reverse, though. You have to allow this to happen, right? So it's almost like you have to allow this transformation to happen in order for you to truly understand what's taking place in your life. You got to let go of this situation. There's a transformation coming to end codependencies, to end toxic patterns of behavior, but you have to be willing to let it go, is what I'm hearing. And sometimes we hold on to people, places, and things far too long when the universe is calling us to release it. And it's almost like, Aries, once you release whatever this is, or see the truth behind, or be honest with yourself, then you'll be able to move on to the next Is what I just keep hearing. The next, whatever the next is for you. Well, what's the next? The 10 of Pentacles. I don't make it up. And see, whatever this is, it's impacting your financial stability, right? Because I told you, look, the 10 of Pentacles is absolute financial stability. But when you look at this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of the financial instability that you're dealing with is because you are giving to the wrong people. You're putting your trust, your loyalty, and your faith in the wrong people, and you're allowing people to take advantage of you. And it's like once you begin to face the fears, 9 of Swords and 5 of Wands, and stop fighting and be honest with yourself that there's a lot in your life that is at unrest. And when there's a lot of chaos or unrest, it affects everything in your life, including your financials. Stability, right? So whatever this financial stability is that you're seeking for yourself at this time, Aries, is going to come through you gaining clarity. Stop being loyal to people who are not loyal to you, and really beginning to face some of the shadow of what's taking place in your life before we end out, this year. All right, let me get you a Moonology card and then some advice. All right, so we know that we are coming off of this full moon. All right, full moon in Gemini was on Sunday. All right, I'm posting these sign readings right after the full moon. So let's see. All right, what's the Moonology or moon energy for Aries? What is the moon energy for Aries, Spirit? All right, full moon in Gemini, y'all. Come on, Aries. And it's all about your throat chakra. See the blue of this card? And it's the full moon in Gemini card. It says the answers you need are coming, right? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I can't get more confirmation than that, right? But as you begin to listen for these answers, Spirit is saying that you have to understand the areas of your life, though, that you have to reassess or examine, because it's almost like you're searching for answers, but if you're searching for them from a broken place, you're not truly understanding, right? Or you're not truly getting the answers because it's coming from this weird place. All right, so let's get you some advice. What is the advice for Aries? What is the advice for Aries, Spirit? What is the advice? All right, we have take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. I told you, Aries, there's some choices that you've made and it caused a lot of financial difficulties in your life. Even if somebody stole from you, you let them in, is what I heard, right? Or you trusted them when you shouldn't have, right? So there's definitely something here. All right, it's definitely something here about you having to own or take responsibility for the people around you who have used you or abused you because you allowed them to, because you knew. It says take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. So now you have to remember that this is your life to live, and if you allow people to use you, they will, because that's who they are. All right, what else for Aries, Spirit? Show me more for Aries. All right, we got be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting, right? Stop pretending to be around people that you don't want to be with. Stop pretending to be friends with people that you know don't like you and you don't like them either. Sometimes we just have to stop pretending. And it's in the pretending that we realize that we aren't even really being authentic. I got these people around me that I don't even want around me because I don't like them anyway, right? So it's really about you being honest as well, Aries, with yourself about what it is that you want. All right, and then give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing, right? This living thing doesn't come with instruction. Sometimes we got to give ourselves credit for doing, the best that we could, right? With what we were dealt. All right, let's get you a few love messages. Love messages for Aries, Spirit. All right, it says letting go. I told you, you got to let go of something in the present moment in order to get this King of Pentacles that's coming in, Aries. It says letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you, y'all. Aries, your messages are flowing. They really are in alignment right now, because I told you there's something that you're holding on to, and it's like you're waiting on this person's true intentions to be revealed when you already know what their true intentions are. And it's about you letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. All right, Aries, show me Aries, Spirit. All right, we have reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. And I feel like this is what's coming in the near future is this King of Pentacles. So even if you are dealing with someone, let's say you may have to let them go in order to give them time to grow up, heal, and transform into this, or this could be a completely new person. But you cannot hold on to old versions of people and feel like eventually they're going to change. They won't. You have to give them space, right? Separation in order for them to change. Very, very few times can you heal in the place where you were hurt. Always remember that. When you hurt people in relationships and you try to stay together to heal, that's very difficult. Not impossible, but very difficult. Takes a whole level of maturity. And then finally, take a leap of faith. All right, it says take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. All right, remember that. That is what I have for you, Aries, going into December 16th through the end of this month. Keep that in mind, guys. It's the holiday season, all right? Lift your energy, Aries, because this is a reading that had a lot going on, right? So let's close out this year on a high note and know that we don't have to take this into 2025, all right? That is what I have for you, Aries. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.